Thanksgiving dinner. The kids are melting down, grandma's anxiety is through the roof, dad's jaw is clenched from work stress, and mom's trying to hold it all together while the eye twitches for the third time today. This isn't just holiday chaos, this is your family's nervous system playing tug-of-war with each other. And here's what most of us don't realize. Stress is contagious, not metaphorically, but neurologically. When one family member's nervous system gets stuck in fight or flight mode, it creates a ripple effect that impacts everyone in the house. The baby picks up on dad's work tension, the toddler mirrors mom's overwhelmed, even the dog starts acting differently when the family's stress peaks. And sometimes we try to fix individual problems, and this is really how we've grown up in the American culture. We think more individualized instead of as a family. Anxiety medication for mom, sleep training for baby, behavioral charts for the 5-year-old. But we're missing the bigger picture. You can't heal in isolation when you're neurologically wired to co-regulate with the people you live with. This video is parents who notice that when one family member struggles, everyone struggles. For families where dad's work stress somehow affects baby's sleep, where mom's anxiety shows up as toddler tantrums, and where holiday gatherings leave everyone exhausted for days. You're not just imagining these connections, they're neurologically real. So, you'll discover how family nervous system literally synchronizes with each other. Why caring for just one person rarely creates lasting change, and how something called co-regulation explains why your stress becomes your kid's stress. Most importantly, you understand why neurologically focused chiropractic care for the whole family isn't just helpful, it's essential for breaking generational patterns of dysregulation. Research shows that up to 15% of infants experience regulation difficulties in that first year. But here's what that stat doesn't capture. Those babies are usually born into families where parents are already dysregulated. We see this pattern every week in our practice. Stressed parents bringing struggling kids, not realizing their nervous systems are connected like Wi-Fi networks in the same house. And the data gets more compelling when mothers experience chronic stress during pregnancy. The cortisol levels can directly program the baby's developing nervous system. And that baby grows up with a nervous system pre-wired for stress. They become anxious kids, then stressed adults, who have babies of their own. And the cycle continues. During the holidays, when 3 or 4 generations gather, you're not just sharing turkey, you're sharing nervous system patterns that have been passed down like family recipes. So, let's talk about the science of family co-regulation. Your nervous system doesn't operate in isolation. It's constantly reading and responding to the nervous systems around you through something called co-regulation. Just like an air traffic controller coordinates multiple planes, your nervous system is trying to coordinate with every other nervous system in your home. Kids are especially tuned into their parents' nervous system states, detecting stress through tone, touch, and even mom's heartbeat from across the room. When dad comes home stressed from work, the entire family's nervous system shifts towards sympathetic dominance, fight or flight mode, within minutes. Studies using heart rate variability, HRV measurements, show that family members' stress patterns often synchronize, creating either a cycle of calm or a storm of chaos. So why do individual care can sometimes fall short? Well, caring for mom's anxiety while dad stays dysregulated is like trying to remodel a house on a cracked foundation. You're building on an unstable base. Sending your child to therapy while the home environment stays stressed is like pushing a car while the parking brake is on. Progress will be slow and frustrating. The perfect storm isn't individual, it's environmental, generational, and collective, affecting everyone under the same roof. One family member getting adjusted is having one instrument tuned in an orchestra where everyone else is off key. The discord remains. When your nervous system is like a computer with too many tabs open, it affects everyone trying to connect to the same network. So, I want to talk about something called the Thanksgiving effect. Well, holiday gatherings amplify nervous system dysregulation because multiple stress systems converge in one space. Grandparents bring their lifetime of patterns. Parents bring work stress and parenting overwhelm. Kids absorb all of it, creating a perfect storm of nervous system chaos. And this can be one of the explanations as to why kids act out more during holidays, why adults feel exhausted after family time, and why everyone seems to get sick after big gatherings. It's not just the tryptophan from the turkey making you tired, it's a little nervous system overload from trying to regulate with multiple dysregulated people. So, what's the neurological path forward? When families receive neurologically focused chiropractic care together, their HRV patterns can begin to synchronize in healthy, balanced ways. Families create what we call a regulation field, where everyone's nervous system supports rather than stresses the others. Breaking this generational cycle requires addressing the whole family system, not just the identified patient or the one showing signs. Just like the umbilical cord that connects mom and baby, your family stays neurologically connected, and healing happens best when you heal together. So, this Thanksgiving, instead of just surviving the chaos, you can start transforming it. So families, it may be time to schedule those boost adjustments as we head into the holidays. And if you're new here or a child is under care but now you're interested to see your scans, click the link in our bio, comment below, or send us a DM to schedule. Your family deserves better than survival mode. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.